Hello everyone. One of the most commonly asked questions from me is that how do you record your videos? Through this video I want to address that question. So I have titled this presentation as smartphone based imaging in ophthalmology. First of all, I want to emphasize that why smartphone imaging should be done. As we all know that the state of the art recording systems are expensive. Many of the times they are unavailable. They require a lot of maintenance and they are quite complicated to understand. Smartphone recording comes with a lot of advantages. The biggest advantage is the portability. The second big advantage is the cloud storage that these smartphones provide. You can upload your files on Google Drive, OneDrive, Dropbox, etc. They are easy to share, example on WhatsApp, YouTube, WeTransfer, etc. And the whole ecosystem is relatively inexpensive. However, at the same time, we should be aware of the disadvantages of smartphone recording also. The camera sensor size is small, so they are unable to capture in low light settings, example retro illumination, cobalt blue filter illumination. However, the good news is that it can be counteracted by using an additional light source, example torchlight, flashlight, or LED lights. There is a need of an adapter and it requires frequent settings, adjustments, and practice. Now, apart from the video recording, there are also other uses of smartphone which we have tested in our practice. The first is the visual acuity assessment through the Peak app. This app is available on the iOS as well as Android platform. You can check it out. In 2015, in a paper published in JAMA, they have validated its use, and in our practice also, we have found it to be fairly accurate. There is a small video on YouTube which you can see. It demonstrates the use of the Peak app.
Now I'm going to test your eyes, so if you can just rest your head back against the wall. Now this test uses the letter E and it changes in different directions.
Type Peak on YouTube and you can watch the whole video at your own leisure. Another use is slit lamp photography. I researched on the internet and I found some articles. The first article is on the AAO site and the second article is on the iWiki site. You can go through these articles later on, they are really useful. Now, here is a small video demonstrating the practical use of slit lamp photography using smartphone. Here are some sample pictures that I have clicked through this method. Another use of the smartphone is in the fundus photography. Here is the real life demonstration of the way it is used. Check out some sample pictures that I've taken through this method. Now, the next important use of the smartphone in ophthalmology is in the surgical video recording. This is the way how I do it. This is the smartphone adapter that I'm using. Here is any mid-range smartphone that you can use. You need to install your smartphone on the adapter. Screw it. Now install your adapter on the eyepiece of the side scope. Go to the camera app. Check for the pop-up illumination on the screen of the smartphone. Now, my advice is to go to the video mode, preferably 21:9 horizontal ratio 4K recording mode. Here is the routine SICS being recorded. This is how the whole system looks like. This is the quality check video. You can yourself see the video quality that is taken through the smartphone. Now, this is the smartphone adapter I've been using. Uh, it's available on Amazon. The link is given in the description below. It has some features like it is universal. By universal, I mean that it can be used on telescopes, microscopes, slit lamp, etc. It is durable. It is compatible with all types of slit lamps and surgical microscopes, and it is lightweight. I have no financial interest here. Now, here are my tips for good recording. First of all, you need to locate your primary camera. These days, a lot of smartphones come with a complex camera module where they have provided multiple cameras, for example, telephoto lens, wide angle, macro lens, etc. So, research your smartphone and locate your primary camera and use only it for recording, because this is the camera with the highest possible resolution and biggest sensor size. You need to record your videos in the highest possible resolution so that future editing doesn't degrade your quality. And the current industry standard right now is the 4K 60 frame per second. Now, to keep the video option on during the whole recording, you need to go to the settings. In the settings, go to the display option. In display option, on the always on option. Turn off the HDR mode and flash. Flash can be useful in fundus photography. Try to adjust focus and exposure manually, and once adjusted, lock it. And the most important tip which I can give you is practice and be patient. Thank you.